think we're live now. Okay. Welcome to another episode of Vintage Story. Today I will continue building the castle Southwatch. So yeah, the plan is... Oh nice, it's snowy. The plan is to continue building this wall all the way over to like there, and then build it across to that side, and maybe continue it all the way around. We'll see. Another thing is did Snail build that bridge he was talking about? Let's go check. So some new people joined. Looks like they repurposed an old house here. I think it was one of them was called Peacepur and the other guy was what is his name again? I think like something in the year is 1700 or something like that. I don't know. Can't really remember. But yeah. So let's see if anyone gets on. Other than that, I should first probably check the crops if they are still alive. We're doing fine apparently. A lot of flax. Okay, that's very surprising. Thought the flax would be cold damaged. I guess some of it is. I guess most of it is. Yeah, I should have harvested it this morning, but didn't really have the time today to play. We'll also see how cold it gets during the night, because we might be able to replant the rye. But yeah. Another thing we might wanna work on is the pumpkin. I think there's gonna be like a contest to see who can make the best Halloween decoration. And I think if we add a bit more, we could be a good contender. But yeah. Yeah, we'll continue working on it now. So let's first deposit some stuff. There we go. What else do I not need? Oh right, we didn't give Snail any of the lanterns, so I guess I'll have to do it later. Guess we should have enough food for now. I made a bunch yesterday. Never mind, we probably have to bake more. That's fine. Probably just store stuff in here because it's quite cold outside. It's -2 even during the day. So yeah, I'm still not sure if anything will grow even if it survives the winter. Because I'm pretty sure if it's below 0 it won't grow at all. And I'm not sure if the greenhouse counts into that. Might not count, so... Yeah, wow, we're still doing fine. I need to repair it on Monday, but probably not today. So other than that, I was kind of thinking of maybe building like an underground arena to fight Drifters in. I think that would be fun. Oh, I guess that one was not harvestable. Yeah, I should probably check before I take them down. Harvestable. So I think that one was the only one that was like out of pattern. The rest should be fine. I still need to move some of it around, but no, I guess this one was also out of pattern. But yeah, they won't repopulate during the winter, so it might be a bit of a problem, but I don't think it will be. They should give us enough beeswax to survive most of the winter. Like it should last. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do any more. That should be enough. So I will have to replace those as well. Oh, right. To collect my glider. Can't wave dash without it. I also need to figure out why my elk is really acting weird. Because it's almost like he's unclaimed because someone else was able to ride it before. So that's quite weird. But it does teleport to me, so I don't know what his deal is. Maybe he just doesn't like me for some reason. And yeah, hopefully some other people join me later on. Otherwise I'll have to do a lot of work by myself. Like mining stuff. Actually, I'm not against doing it, but it's not that exciting to watch probably. Yeah, besides making some pies, I don't think we'll be doing much cooking today. And with 2 clay ovens it's quite fast, so it won't take more than like a few minutes. Other than that, we probably have to deliver more food over to the community lodge so that new players have something to eat when they join. Who knows, we might even pick up another member of the town if we're lucky. I have almost 2 barrels of honey. And we're getting there. So I'll go check on my stone situation. But yeah, hopefully we can start building immediately. Any more reeds? Not really. I need some clay as well. And I think the site is over there, so... Yeah, where's my lantern? I think I placed it somewhere yesterday. Only I could remember. Might have been upstairs. Maybe in here. Yep, here it is. The 20 light lantern. So I will collect some reeds and build back all of the scabs that we broke. So let's go to that first. After that we can go back to harvesting. This is gonna be annoying. That's probably the elk of snail. Probably not mine. I think I'll have to call mine, because I probably left the door open and it wandered off to God knows where. Oh. So yeah, the other problem is that a lot of the reeds are gonna be stuck under the ice. I guess that's the downside of planting them in a too deep pond. Because if it's only 1 deep, I think they spawn on the surface. But no matter. You can still collect them without too much issue. Any more left under here? Doesn't look like it. My inventory should be empty enough. At least until we start making scabs, because they don't stack. We have to do a couple more menial tasks and then we can start working on the castle again. And yeah, besides collecting a couple more reeds, there isn't that much to do. They're out of food. It's because I'm off-handing a lantern. So my guy's gonna be squeaking for a bit now. Hopefully doesn't bother anyone. Can't really stop it. He's just a squeaker. Maybe I should have chosen another voice. I think the harmonica is the best one, but I guess it can be a bit grating. Also, I wanna make another layer of flowers down there. Get even more production. Because, I mean, 140 is still good. It's not bad. So I can only make a couple more. Oh, guess I made a couple too many. Well, we can destroy a couple more, so it's fine. If you have full steel armor, I don't think they'll be able to damage you at all, like the bees. I don't think they'll even target you. It might be any full chainmail armor and above, or plate mail. Probably just chainmail. Guess it would protect you pretty well even in real life. Guess the only problem with that guy is I'm not sure what to call him. I don't think I should call him Peace. So I think I'll just call him Poor. It's a very unfortunate name. Should probably tell him that I am live, so if he doesn't wanna interact at all with the stream, he knows. So let's gather some more of the crops. Yeah, unfortunately quite a few got damaged, but the rye is perfectly fine still, even in the middle of winter. So I guess we know know we can plant more of it. That's annoying. Our inventory is completely full. Wait, this one doesn't have Machan. Oops. Well, it probably won't matter. So let's harvest the rest of this flax and rye. Can dump all the seeds. And probably place all of this as well. We'll need it. There we go. That's basically the entire thing harvested. And yeah, the greenhouse was a good investment. I didn't think it would allow us to grow stuff even during the middle of winter, but guess it does. We have so much linen. Wait, we'll place the rest. Guess we should first get rid of the seeds. I think we can just bring this upstairs and have it milled. Then we can bring them over to the community lodge. Oh, Jettimon's joined as well. Those were both new people. I think Jetty was here yesterday, but Peaceful is completely new. Go greet them. Give him some pies. I wonder if they have any problems with the food. They might. It's called, it's not trespass, it's traversal. Yeah, the rock was a pretty important part of the build. Okay, let's check how much rock we have. Now that's chisel block, so we have a stack. Couple more. Another 30 here. Should probably just move the chiseled ones outside. Now we might have enough granite stone, but I'm not sure. Also, yeah, we have enough mortar. So we need to craft more ashlar blocks. This does do a number on the chisel. Yeah, there we go. Can make another stack on top of that, but I don't think we'll transform all of it. We'll need a bit for the dry rock. Can we do 2 more stacks? But yeah, with that should be able to start building. So where would be the best place to switch over? Probably right here. Yeah, probably right here. Should excavate all of this out. So I think we also need to move this entire tower. I don't think I like how it looks. It's just a bit too narrow. It's more of a spire than a tower. So yeah, we'll have to both move it and expand it. Luckily it's not that decorated for now. So yeah, with the outside here, with the wall, I'm not sure exactly how wide to make it. I think it's a bit too narrow too. Because if it's only one block, and I guess if it doesn't go all the way up, it might be fine. Yeah, I think that might be better. Okay. So I guess it can be just 2 blocks wide. So right here. I think we might want to build another tower on this side. don't want to go too wide on this area, so just want it to be centered here, maybe here. So with this tower moved in even more. Yeah, I think I need to move it back a bit. Like at least another block. Just don't think it will look that well over there. Now doesn't mean it will extend more on this side. I guess I could go smaller. That's an option. Don't wanna run into the same problem as I did with that one. If I go only too wide. This will look a bit better. Yeah. Because that way this part of this tower will be preserved as natural. I mean, alternatively I could also just move it out this direction. Like a block or two. That's probably a much better idea. So if we start somewhere like here. It does mean it will, the wall will go over there. But I mean, I plan to build the whole castle over here, so it's fine if it goes a bit further out. So yeah, the wall will intersect here, so you don't need to build it further. Not that. I guess I should probably just equip my other backpack. Or maybe just empty out my inventory more. don't need to do any more ice breaking probably. Oh, did I? Yeah, I didn't make it far enough. I just need to move this back. Yeah, I wanted to go all the way down to the bottom. As soon as Snail joins, we can also start building on the gate. So this castle will be a bit of how many towers do you want? The answer is yes. Actually, that might be my elk. It is indeed my elk. So it was just wandering outside, I guess. It's completely covered in snow. I think bringing it inside will help with that, because I think this is technically not inside. I think it still counts as outside. So I don't know why I have a ball on me. I don't really eat anything out of them. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to go and bake more pies sooner than I thought. Or at least the flour should be done by the time I need to go bake more. Okay, so that's correct. Now I can build up this tower, or at least this piece of wall. Oh wait, we don't need to go out. We don't need to do the corners. It's not like anyone will ever see that. And we also need to place some gravel inside. No wait, we don't. I think these walls don't, yeah, these ones don't go with gravel. So yeah, moving this tower back would also make this one look more natural. So it's just all around better to do it. So I should go up there and design it now. So this side is already locked. It has to be at least 3 white here. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Wait, is this not already how it is? Oh no, wait, yeah, I see, that's why I didn't want to do it like that. So we need to move this even further back. So somewhere like here. Let's get quite close to the other tower. This is a bit difficult. Because I guess I could go one further up there. Would that block the... No, it wouldn't block the entrance that badly. So let's move it one more. This way there would be at least a tiny wall here. Yeah, that will remove this ugly corner here completely. I don't know why he needs 3 flex fibers. So I need to move the door as well. Yes, we can move it here. I should probably place it the other way around, so it's still on the outside, like that. But yeah. We'll basically have to tear down this entire wall. And move it back. So we also need to move this fireplace. Oh, we just need to build that all the way down. Just need to move this barrel, so need to first empty it with a bucket. I hate how it sometimes just stacks down to 0.1 liters. It's so annoying. Where did I put this one for now? It's just here. And we can always move it later. Also need to move these ones as well, but just first go place some stuff. So my inventory is full. But we'll have to bring down this whole tower, which is gonna suck. Or at least most of it. And I probably won't make it any thinner later on. I think I need to. Alright, I should keep that up still. Or at least build it here. It will go out one more than before. Yeah, I think I completely messed up this tower when I first built it. It's not oriented correctly at all. So I'll just tear down these walls as well. Does mean the tanner will get a bit bigger, so it will be easier to fit stuff in there. Just a bit easier. We don't have to move as much as we did last time when building this area, because we had to move all the barrels out of the way. Now it's just a couple of things. I think we also dig down here. Should also equip a lantern. Probably quite hard to see on stream, especially if you're watching it on mobile. Yeah, later on we'll also need to do something about the floors, but for now we can just leave them dirt. I think for the main tower I'll make like a custom mosaic, basically chiseled out all of it. Yeah, we should have more than enough ashlar blocks to move this entire tower. And obviously I could just make a couple more, but I think I'll need to. Now if you are playing on the server, make sure you don't ever slam the ground with the glider, because it will deal as much damage as if you had fallen from the top. I think it's a bug, but I mean, I did report it to the devs, so maybe they'll have it fixed one day. I also need to make like a way up from the tower, so I don't have to go around all the time. But yeah, I think once it's done it's gonna look a lot better. Change one of these over for the already chiseled block. Then we just need to rotate it later on. A lot easier than chiseling it out again. Is this? No, this is still sand, so we're still on the land. It's a bit hard to tell because of the winter. Now this does mean that the inside of the tower will be larger than the maximum room size. This I think it will. Yeah. Unless I wanna make it the same way as I did the other tower. Which means not having the inside. Like basically having a layer of gravel and then another wall. But then it might be too small. I think in the last update they at least fixed it so that the snow doesn't do as much damage as it did. Because before it could like do a lot more. Like it could almost like 5-shot you or something crazy like that. Which for snow falling from a couple of blocks up doesn't really make much sense. You also need to remove this wall in the middle. It will be quite a while until winter is over. It's only January. I think you'll like it quite a lot. At least I do like spring a lot more than winter. I didn't know you had any sunflowers. I don't think we do. Or are they just flowers? But yeah, starting out in winter is very rough on a server. You basically have to get all your food from hunting. Yeah, I don't want my people starving, so if anyone joins, they basically get free food until they can plant their own. And even then, if they request more, they can probably get it. And we have enough food for the entire village. And yeah, you can do some foraging in winter, not as much as in summer. Check, the pattern is probably completely fucked. Yeah, of course it is. I guess I'll have it like that. That works. Okay, guess some floating snow. there will still be like a bit of a wall here. So we might move this outwards one. I think that might look better. Because then it will already be the next tower. So after we run out, we'll probably go over and look how much food there's left in the lodge, the community lodge. Yeah, I need more ashlar blocks. So let's grab some. Oh, we have some in here as well. Oh, these are chiseled. I see. I also have some other chiseled ones. No matter. You can just place them down. They work the same as normal blocks. But it is a problem if you accidentally chisel like a block that is part of a structure, like of a cementation furnace, because then it won't work. And you'll need to get another one. Ah, I got pushed off by snow. So I don't know why we still have a window here. This stayed here for way too long. So I think this should open up the courtyard a bit more. And much more importantly, it will make this tower a bit wider, so we can make the top also wider. I think up here you might even be able to hear the windmill, which is on the top of there. It sounded like it. Guess I might have just not been hearing correctly. The wall is a bit different here. Yeah, see, I made a mistake here. Like that. Fortunately, none of the chisel blocks stack. It's none that I'm using right now. It's very annoying, because they'll clog up my inventory. We also need to move the sticks and other stuff. Now I only have sticks in here so I can store the leather, because you don't need to waste firewood on it. Also, first place these guys down. So that's one more slot freed up. Probably do something similar on that side as I did here. Yeah, I'll probably just have to reorder the entire leather making area. So yeah, that's most of this side down. Now we just have to work on like two more stacks here. I guess 3. Okay, surprisingly didn't take any damage. Just dig out here where the ladder is. Oh, it's right above the water. Now, jumping into the water does in fact cool you down in this game. And if you don't have the proper gear, it could absolutely be the reason you freeze. But I should have enough layers on to where it won't matter. And it's already the outside. I need to also light up that area, but I should have the lanterns now. I did make a bunch yesterday before I hopped off. So yeah, one like that. And finally one like that. Yeah, that's fine. So we have way up there. I'm still freezing a bit. So even with all of my stuff on, oh, some of it is ruined. That will explain. Yeah, you can just repair it using a sewing kit. You don't need to make new gear as soon as it breaks, which is nice. So if you buy something like an expensive cloak from the merchant, you can just repair it. It looks like we have some visitors as well. They can't do much, even if they got to me somehow. That's That's the perk of wearing basically the heaviest armor set you can. Fortunately, it does not provide any resistance to the cold. And yeah, this doesn't count as a room right now, probably because of giant holes everywhere. So I'll need another door. Might have one. Otherwise I can just make one. In fact, do not. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Can't really place it like that. Starving as well. But is that the last of my pies? Oh no. Yeah, I guess I'll have to postpone the building process for now. Need to go make some pies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it does still count as a room. What about on this side? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it does. Okay, so it should be still a room. So I'll just dump some of the building materials in here. And then go grab the flour. None of it fell down here. A couple stacks of flour. Is there any left? Nope. I also need to get some transmissions going and probably even move this over to the side. Probably gonna have to redo the entire mechanics, like mechanical items in the tower. Especially when, if more people decide they want to live inside it. Because you can't make airtight rooms with the shaft going past it. So we'll grab a bunch of apples. Guess a bit less. And some onions. We'll make some pies. Also need some firewood. Probably light up the ovens before I finish the pies. Just so I don't have to wait for them to light up. Oh, it's -8 in here. Now unfortunately I don't think clay ovens provide any heat Despite what you might think. So even standing in front of them you can still freeze. At least I'm not outdoors. I think it does still like differentiate if you at least have a roof over your head. Like that helps a bit. I guess the other thing you can also do is equip a torch. I know that helps a lot. At least I see many people doing it. I'm gonna make so much pies now. I don't think he has to starve himself to death. No, he's literally dead. I guess doesn't matter then. I did do some baking IRL today. Made some chestnuts, cooked them like a barbecue. It's quite fun to do, although I think I had one log too many, so it was very hot. I think it got like to over 200 degrees around the barbecue. That was fun still. I need to grab some more onions or some other fruit. Now I like to do portions of 8 and not mix them, because otherwise they don't stack. I guess this one won't stack either because it's a different vegetable. Yeah, that should be all the pie making we do today. Now to just sort out my inventory a bit more while I wait for them to cook. Honestly, I don't need 2 shovels on me. I'll need that when I go and collect more. Like collect more stone. I might employ the other people in town, so I'm not just standing there mining on my own. We have to clear up more land for the town anyway, so it does serve more than one purpose. So yeah, Beehive Kiln allows you to make colored pots, and I'm still kind of figuring it out, but I think I can make like a red one by leaving 2 doors open. I think I might do that next time, at least with red clay. I haven't done any experimentation with blue clay, but it's probably even better. I wonder if I can make some cool looking green pots or something like that. I mean storage vessels. So yeah, basically all of the clay in this entire area is mined out. There's some here, like 400 and 3250. That's probably the nearest one. What was it? 3258. So yeah, if they want clay, they can go get it. Yeah, chickens are very useful if you're a bow user. Because yeah, our chickens are, I think they're only generation 4 right now. I'd have to go check. Or even generation 3. I think we're starting to get 4, but the problem is that the road goes right over where the hen house is. And so they get scared every time someone passes. I think that's why they are not hatching. I can go check how they're doing. Because I mean, once they're generation 4, I think they won't get scared by us anymore. And so it won't be really a problem. Yeah, we also have some boars. Quite a lot of them. Yeah, here's the chicken house. The chicken coop. Yeah, it still says 4 days. It has been 4 days for like months. So I might just have to move them somewhere else. Like maybe over here or something. Or maybe like to a completely different area. Now I don't want to have them inside of the castle area. So I don't think we'll move them that far. So I have 6 more pies to do. So I think only like 1 more wood in here. Yeah. Might only do 1 more on each. Yeah, then we can go back to building. And we can also just leave them outside because it's so cold, it's gonna last for 80 days. I started to get worried I shouldn't have planted that rye. I think it will even drop below -5, so I don't think it will grow at all. We can just watch the dough rise. There it goes. So now place some firewood. It's often better to do larger batches of pies because if you do, then you won't have to heat it up again. Like it takes a lot to get it to 150 degrees and then you don't need that much to keep it there. So yeah, if you're making pies, make a bunch. But that's a lot easier said than done if you don't have a windmill to quern your stuff. Querning flour by hand is probably one of the most boring things you can do in this game. I can't think of another more boring thing off the top of my head right now. Guess while we wait, we might just go and mine out some of the tower. Like at least the parts that shouldn't be there. So basically the entire tower. Yes, this column can stay, as well as the other one on the opposite side. Yeah, this one can stay as well. The rest will have to go. So yeah, just gonna put these 2 more pies in here. And then we're off by making duty. Should probably destroy it from the top down. Might make more sense. Is that way it we want to get some floating stuff that we'll have to build up to. But yeah, it will go all the way up to this height. I should not get pushed off by snow here. That would suck. Because yeah, now it should be in the same height as the other tower. Actually, I should leave this one, just so I know. And I have the ladder up. But yeah, we can mine this entire thing. Oh, I think Jetty might need some healing. I should have some. Probably just out of horsetail. Oops. I burned the pie. Now burning the pie isn't that bad. It makes it last longer. And that's the guy that joined last. I didn't really have much time to speak to him because it was like 3 in the morning. But yeah, we need to tear this whole thing down. It's not structurally stable. It also looks like shit. Oh no, wait, this one was fine, I think. So yeah, I'm only tear this down. Yeah, that's fine. So one trick I do is I alternate between dry granite stone and regular cobblestone. That makes it look a lot better. But like it makes it look less flat. Because if I only had one type, it won't look that great. So we also need to mow down all of this. As well as all of that. We just need we can leave those two standing. I'll have to go. I have to go help Dude find a place to live. Where is he? Out there. Guess Snail didn't help him find a place to live. Do I see him on the map? Yeah, he's over there. He might be starving. But yeah, basically he can build anywhere over here on this side of the lake. Oh no way, this was all claimed. We could build in this whole plot here. Basically up to here. I think you'll have like a small lake here. I think another one as well, or no? Yeah, there is another one here. It's a bit hard to tell. I guess a cavern. Let's see if he likes this spot. Hopefully he does know how to claim it. Yeah, I guess I pressed space a bit too soon. So just quickly tell him how to do it. So I just type /land claim new. Oh, it's high right now, high rift activity. My sword finally broke. It was at like 0 durability for so long. Yeah, it's snowing right now, so torches will go out. So you go to one of the corners and type /land claim start. So right there. Now to the other corner. So like over here somewhere. This is a good spot. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for it. Meanwhile, should defend him. Has to expand it as well, otherwise it will be it won't cover anything. And yeah, by now he should have a grey box. Where did I leave my lantern? I think I left it at home. Also need some food. Almost out of food. So he has a light source. Yeah, I should definitely expand it upwards. Oh wow. For some reason that temporal rift is completely invisible. Yeah, Yeah, I'll go get more food and my lantern. Yeah, it's better to make it slightly larger than too small. I guess you can always expand it later, but many noobs struggle with that. I guess even some pros struggle with it. It's not the most intuitive process. Yeah, but even if nobody builds above him, I guess he probably means that it doesn't matter, nobody will care if you claim higher. So yeah. Without the space. This basically adds your claim to the area you selected. Somebody rocking him. Or is he just starving? Probably the other one. Okay, why did the Shiver not attack him? Let's see, is it claimed? But yeah, that's a bit more advanced. Basically, you can allow like entire groups of people to have permissions. So yeah, that's basically all the help we probably need. So we can go back. Back to building. I mean, otherwise we'll probably just ask for more. Like I'll bring him a bunch of compressed dirt. And it's basically the best building material. This for him. Otherwise, you might also have to ask his neighbors if they have something. They might do. I shouldn't drop him my cobblestone and oh. Oops. Well, I guess I didn't know how low he was. At least he said he spawned nearby, so it's not a problem. So yeah, wearing anything in your offhand will drain your food faster. Now yeah, dying is kinda inconsequential, but it does ruin your clothing. So dying in winter is a bit problematic, but I don't think you'll need to worry about it. Should also repair everything and make a new hat. I need to waste cloth on basically a bunch of straw. Wait, is my lantern still down here? No. Oh, I also stole his knife and shovel. Should probably return those. Oh, and his axe. I'll also give him some food. Probably needs it more than I do. Because when you respawn you only have like half food. Yeah, I mostly need fruit for nutrition. Yeah, here's my lantern. I knew I placed it around here somewhere. But yeah, we'll just tear this tower down, and I guess we can also rebuild it. We probably have enough stone for it. much is... I don't want to drop myself somewhere. Yeah, this still goes down. So I had 2 more walls. Okay, this goes straight down. Don't wanna actually break it. Is this the one that I should give up? Nope. I think it's... yeah, no, it's not. I think it's only this one and that one. So I need to break all of this. I should also link them the Discord to the town Discord. Yeah, I should probably do that. It's also linked in like both YouTube and Twitch, so if you wanna play with us, you can straight up join that. I should be able to just copy that from chat. And I forgot to send it to more people, but at least these guys know now. I also need to make a Discord specifically for my Twitch and YouTube, like for the channel. I forgot to do that, and I kept forgetting for like an entire week. So I should unforget it. Oh. Yeah, I should, I guess I can give him some food. I should also give more food to the tooth. I think he does have a pot, so it's fine. Oh, accidentally picked up their door. So I just give food to everyone. Ready to go. He's over here somewhere. So I'll just give him a bunch of food. Guess I can give the rest to the Yeris, because they do live together. I'm pretty sure everyone has a cellar, so nothing should spoil. So I don't have to worry about giving them a whole stack. Yeah, the difference between having a cooking pot and not having it is enormous. I think it makes your food last like at least 3 times as long. I guess I have to give it to them. 4,400 and 3,250. So that should be... There should be more than enough clay there for them to make their stuff. Oh, what did I just pick up? Probably some stone. But yeah, during winter clay is very hard to find, even harder than normal. And because this server has this classic map, you can't locate it by map. And you couldn't do it in winter either way, but... Oh. Yeah, that's the problem of leaving this open. It caused the water to turn to ice. So I'll just build this all the way up, or as much as we have stone. because it's annoying. You can't jump while having that menu open. Because otherwise I would have my mouse unlocked. Basically just place it down. Oh, I think I've been placing this wrong. Yeah, kind of. I should have placed it one further out. Oh no, wait. Yeah, it goes like that. I see. Well, I guess we can also just have this on the inside the door. So it goes 2, 2. But yeah, I guess that's one problem with destroying the ladder. I can just build another one. I'm pretty sure if I fell from down up here I would probably die. Not 100% sure, but I think I'm gonna test it. This is probably more than high enough. So I probably won't stream that much today. But yeah, I'll probably go until at least this tower is finished. Maybe until the next one is as well. I hope that Snail would join me, so we could build the gate together. But if he joins later on, I might just record it. Basically, he's the most active member of the group right now, besides me. I mean, he might even be more active. His house is over there, that nice looking one, as well as the windmill. So I hope the chat, nobody is chatting, because I'm not receiving any right now. At least not any messages. So I'm just gonna assume that nobody's chatting and move on. And if I'm wrong, then well, guess I'll be chatting to nobody. But yeah, I really wanted to redo this entire tower. Just didn't see it right with how it looked. I'll run out of dry granite pretty quickly. But I can always make more. No, I don't have any ashlar blocks on me. I put them in a chest. I put them in a chest when I went to bake more pies. As well as all the rest of my stuff, my building materials. Oh, thank you, Pur. So I guess I don't need to ask anything in chat, I can just ask you on stream. Although there is a bit of a delay. The snow lasts for like, I guess until like early March. I think it's early March, yeah. I think by April it's basically all melted. So a couple more months. So I'm not placing the blocks entirely at random. I'm kinda doing like a small pattern where I group together granite stone or dry granite stone. Yeah, we'll need a bit more. This will need a bit more cobblestone. Might have enough regular stone. I mean dry stone. But yeah, even if you don't do a pattern, you can still use dry stone to make your walls look a bit more interesting. that's all of the stone gone. So I think I forgot to grab any clay, so we'll have to go grab that. And after that we'll have to mine for more. So I have clay right there. But yeah, this stone is kinda like a mid-game material to build out of. Takes some effort, but it's nowhere near as insane as making bricks. Although you can make much more colorful stuff out of bricks. So that's probably why a lot of people build out of them. I think I'm gonna run out of dry stone in a minute. So it's a question if I have enough to place in the rest. I mean, I might. Only need a couple more. This we shouldn't need to forge anything today. I think I have basically everything except my knife. Guess I can just leave some holes here where I plan to place down more dry granite. It does make it a bit more terrifying to jump around. So I can fill the center with just regular stone, as well as build the ramparts with it. Then this tower should be done. Alright. Oh, that's a proper castle. Let's go take a look at it. Yeah, that's a lot better than this short tower it was. Still looks a bit stubby, but I guess that's compared to the absolutely massive central tower. So yeah, now we're basically out of materials to build more. Let's see if anyone is free to help. And at least one of them should be. Yeah, I might have to turn this into path. Even though it won't look as good, it will at least not get covered with snow. Or I guess I could make something like an overhang with walnut roof. It's not a terrible idea. So I'll need some support beams as well. Do I have any left? Yeah, I have 18. I also need more walnut. I don't think I have that much. Yeah, no, I don't. People don't have the time. I also need more stones, so yeah, we should just go mine it. So I just deposit what I don't need right now. So the building materials. Well, I guess nobody has time right now. Yeah, I have one full pickaxe and now my shovel is probably gonna break, but it should last for a bit. So I think this is where we have to destroy this hill, because we already broke that one over there, like that was a hill over there. So yeah, this one should go next probably. Ah, that's a problem. It's possible a lot of it is claimed. So basically I have to break a rock like this. So I'll just break the soil. Unfortunately we can't break the entire hill, but even if we don't do it, it's fine. So I'll need to either get who lives here? Oh, it's probably Tuli's place. This part of it. But it's stealthy built here. I'm not entirely sure. But well, whoever it is, I'll need to get his permission so I can finish digging out this hill. So depending on how much he Tooth helps me out, I'll pay him with gears. Probably doesn't have much use for them right now, but he will in the future, since they are the main currency. I just need to excavate this whole area. Which is quite a bit of work. And how far does this hill stretch for? Oh, quite far. So I think I'll only go up to here. But yeah, in a hilly land like this, this is basically the only way we can get more land to build on. Oh, that's funny. Oh no, the sapling did break. I thought it was, it fell down and was planted. Not today, a funny glitch. Yeah, I wonder how the southern expedition is going. I hope they didn't hit a bear or something, because that's a good way to end an expedition early. So just hopefully dig this all out before my shower breaks. I'm very much doubtful it will last. It's already quite low. hit by a rock. Can't go a single dig without getting hit by one. Oh, there's speed right here. Surprised that nobody mined this. Or it might be like partially mined out. I guess that's another option. So I'll probably finish the tower, maybe do a bit more work, and then probably end the stream. As I said, I don't really have that much time today. But yeah, that's most of the hill excavated. At least the dirt is removed. And there goes my shovel. So pick up the stones. And then head back for another shovel and to also deposit stuff. Because my inventory is probably completely full of dirt. Yeah, I also need more food. I'll just keep that on me. So yeah, let's grab that shovel. Grab a bunch more food. Also give some to Tooth. Yeah, right, I forgot to deposit the stone as well, but I have much larger of an inventory for that. Yeah, basically gonna pay him like 15 gears or something like that. No, not 15, sorry, that would be insane. Something like 5 gears. So I'll join and help dig more. So for now this would be a peaceful digging stream. Just until I'm done. past where I was planning to dig. Nope. It's just very uneven. Uneven terrain. So yeah, that Pickaxe is probably quite low by now. Yes, I could give him another one. So at the bottom layer you can just mine out if you're watching the stream. But yeah, how has your day been, chat? I hope you're doing fine. Yeah, I probably will have enough soon. So I can go back to building. Unfortunately, I can't sing anything while mining. Pretty sure I would get copyright strike if I tried. So I don't wanna risk that. Give us some more food. There was a bit more area here not excavated, so let's go do that and fall down. So I guess I can also help from above. So what we're trying to do right now is just gather a bunch of rock, which you need to basically break away every single piece. it's connected to. So I don't know, it's quite annoying to do. But yeah, with a couple stacks of rock, we'll probably finish the tower and continue working on the next one. So I just have to basically repeat this pattern a million times until everything is mined out. This also does save a bit on pickaxe durability. My inventory is full, so I'll have to head back. Maybe doing this at night is not the best time because you have to have your lantern out, so you waste more hunger. But I made a bunch of pies earlier, so it doesn't matter much. We won't be starving. And not like I have an entire pantry full of other stuff as well. But yeah, a lot of construction projects in this game take much longer than in Minecraft. In Minecraft I would just have to mine like a small area and already have enough for the castle. I should also grab the payment. It's probably overpaying, but yeah, they're part of the town. Oh, those are some enemies. Well, hopefully they don't bother us. Alright, this bottom zone has to be mined out anyway. And he did mine me like what? 3 stacks of rock. Probably more. So, plus all of the stone. Because we do have a bunch of horsetail. His pickaxe probably broke. No, it's still not broken. Guess I'm always amazed by how durable steel pickaxes are. And they are expensive to make, so makes sense they would be durable. Yeah, I probably should have done this earlier today, but I didn't have enough time to do it. I also didn't have anyone to help me out, so probably would have taken too long. But yeah, there we go. That's the entire hill mined out, or at least the inside of it. I'll just break the outside once I end stream. So I'll give him a bunch of food and 5 gears. Yeah, like 5 gears is enough for what? 5 tools. Because I don't wanna make tools right now. Kinda wanna finish that tower. So let's grab the torch and go. Now we should have enough ashlar blocks to make the entire tower, as well as enough stone to make cobblestone. Tomorrow I might stream Vintage Store. I guess I'll see if Snail gets on, what he tells me. Otherwise I'll probably be streaming My Industry again, because I wanna keep working on the challenge run. wanna make like a proper video out of it. For that I would have to beat the entire game. So I have a viewbot seller. So yeah, let's just ban that guy. There we go. They keep popping up every single time. Like if you're below, like I don't know, 50 viewers, you're just gonna get spammed by those guys. Yes, they do have enough traffic or something to warrant spamming streamers. My elk is being stupid again, like usual. Oh, he just really likes to walk up there for some reason and then eat rock, like a sleek rock. I guess maybe he's salt deficient or something. Yeah, I'm not sure about the whole not picking up bones stops the animals from respawning thing. It's probably bogus. So let's finish the tower. This one's also wrong. Yeah, now that looks correct. So yeah, let's see if there's any holes left, but yeah, there's one. Honestly, I don't know what that would reference. Does anyone in chat know? 6 in the morning and all is well. Maybe a horror game. Hopefully it's not something stupid like FNAF. It probably is FNAF. It sounds like something... I can't remember if FNAF goes till 6 in the morning or if it's some other time. Oh, lag. So we'll make more Ashlar. need quite a lot more, so just make as much as we can. We also don't need the dirt on us, or the peat. I don't know why he was thinking the charcoal pits wouldn't work, just because some snow is around. So yeah, this is gonna be the next tower, and then over here we'll build the wall out all the way to there. And then we can start finally working on the main castle. So you have to build a roof over your pit kiln in most situations. That's why we have roofs over ours. That's probably why his didn't work. At least I imagine that's why. So with the rock we collected, we should have enough to finish this tower. Need to get this oak tree out of the way a bit. Yeah, might have to go make another stack or two, but at least it should be enough for the tower and most of the wall. I don't think they're near town, because otherwise I would have heard them, but still good to ask. Yep, I have to go make more. But yeah, later on I'm thinking of basically building like a bridge connecting this to here, and just having like a roof over this entire ramparts area. I think that will work well. Oh, we might need more mortar. Probably don't have enough. Yeah, we have almost nothing left. We should have some what's it called again? We should have some lime ground already, so we can just put that into. It's only 12 here. Where's the rest? You basically have to smelt it with peat because I think it requires like what? Yeah, 825 and peat is 900, so we can use peat. We should have more lime upstairs, so we can just smelt that right now. Then in the meantime, we might have enough to at least get the tower up to that level. And then we can just use we'll just use the regular stone to build it upwards. Yeah, there's a bunch of lime here. So I'll make 2 stacks of it into cooked lime. Now we'll have to go and restock it later, because 1 stack of peat is not enough to burn a stack of lime. So yeah, this we'll have to do for now. Yeah, I think more than a stack. And even if we don't have enough, we can still start building the next area. We don't need to build like the top pits, like the ramparts. We can build those later. I just wanna have enough for the walkway, but doesn't look like I will. Yeah, I have almost none. No, it does go out here. I should have, okay, I have some dirt, so I can just use that for now. Later on I can replace that once the lime is cooked. So yeah, let's go like that. So 3, then 2. So is this the widest area? Yeah, it should be. I'm starving again. Yeah, I have 200% hunger rate, so my food goes, just disappears. Also need to make some cooking pots because I used one to make candles yesterday. I just wanted to have 2 downstairs, 2 upstairs. And once you use it for candles, you can't make anything inside it. So we'll have one door here. I think on the other side I will make a much larger tower. Probably like 25 across or something like that. Something similar to that one. And another one over there. And one over there and one over there. So I'll have like a classic castle style. With this side being higher than that side. So it will be looking out towards east. No, I mean west. That's the plan so far. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be working on it tomorrow. Or I mean if Snail is on, we'll probably be doing something else. We won't be working on it. But yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done, like an insane amount. Despite the original tower being completely finished, or at least the outside, the inside still needs some work. But yeah, especially if I wanna chisel a bunch of stuff, we're probably still talking about like at least another 50 hours before the castle is even remotely done. But any mega project takes a long time, so plus I have patience. That's at least one thing I am never lacking. So I'll definitely see it through, even if it takes me another month or so. But yeah, we'll probably go until we run out of stone. Maybe a bit longer for now. But yeah, we have some cobblestone left and a bit of dry stone. I mean, we're not even halfway up. So I might not make this one as tall as the other one. I think I'll have like a pair of towers here. This one will go maybe a bit higher than this area. And I might still make like a walkway connecting them. I have to check where floors are, because we have a floor every 4th block. And I don't want to mess up that pattern. We also were thinking about connecting the central and this tower with like a row bridge. I think they are in vanilla. Might be wrong. I think you can make row bridges. But yeah, I think I'll go another like one floor. Like probably up to like here somewhere. I think that will work nicely. Yeah, I need to destroy this dirt. Hopefully I don't drop down. Nope. Now, is anyone ever gonna live inside of these towers? I'm gonna say probably not. I think we just have too many. But I guess if a lot of people move in, we might at least get a couple of rooms filled out. And I guess we can always base storage and other stuff down here, so I also want to build an armory somewhere. Honestly, the main problem we're running in right now is that we don't have enough claims to claim all the stuff. Or at least I don't. Because if I want to have a bunch of rooms around, and while I mean, I guess I can get Snail to claim some stuff. I trust him quite a lot. I don't think he would steal stuff. And I mean, so far, with anyone that has joined, I've basically been like, if you ask for something, you're probably gonna get it, or at least I'll tell you what you need to do to get it, so I hope that builds trust and stops people from stealing, because the other town, Becklin, which is much larger, has had quite a lot of problems with stuff going missing. Like, it wasn't absurd like in Minecraft, but you know, I think steel pickaxes and other stuff were just disappearing from town. It's probably because it wasn't claimed very well. But still. I want to build like a decent community. I think so far we have done pretty well. I don't think we have a single guy who's been problematic. I think a lot of Vintage Story players are like that. They're just chill people that don't wanna mess with other stuff. Yeah, I think I'll go like that. I'll leave this column here, maybe. Yeah, like that. I'll probably also mine out a bit here. But this should be the flooring basically done. I mean the walls basically done. We still need to work a lot on the flooring, even in here. Oh, yeah, who are you, Danny? Oh, it's Peacepore. Yeah, I don't think many people will steal stuff, even if we left stuff unclaimed, especially if it's less expensive stuff. We do need to make like some community houses so that people can leave things for others. Basically have a house that has a bunch of chests inside, and we just drop anything we don't need there. This way I don't need to give stuff to everyone. We could also have like a community cellar with a bunch of food. Okay, let's go check on that limestone. It should turn into quicklime pretty quickly. Also, you're back from your trip, I gather. So yeah, I think something like 30 should be enough, probably. That should smelt the rest. I did go through like almost all my peat, but now we can turn this into lime water. And then out of that and some sand we can make mortar. I think only 8. Yep, 8. And then we need 42, so have a stack of granite sand. And there we go, that should be enough for a while. But yeah, I'll be better prepared next stream. Probably gonna gather. I might recruit either Peace or either Pur or Jetty or someone else to help me out. Just mine out a bunch of hillsides around here. So yeah, let's finish that tower, and then after this we'll go and we can go deliver stuff to the community lodge. That should be a good use of our time. And then I'll probably end stream after that. So we need more stone. Just need to make more ashlar. You go through stone so fast. That should be another stack of dry stone. So we'll also need a bit more clay for the other stone, the cobblestone. So why the hell do I have cattle roots in my inventory? Should definitely not be here. So let's grab the rest. Is that all? Or oh yeah, that might be all the granite we have. So I'll definitely have to mine more. But yeah, we finished this part here. We get as much done on the next wall. And then we can go to the community lodge. This was a very building centric episode. I might do a time lapse of this, but I'll see how it works out. Probably gonna have to have a lot of cuts because time lapses can only YouTube shorts can only be 3 minutes long, unless I made like a proper video. But I don't know if that's this stuff is good enough for a video. I guess it might be. Let's see. Either way, probably not gonna be streaming for longer because I have some work to do. Didn't really have time earlier today, so that's why I might wanna release another short, maybe on the other game, Mindustry. But yeah, I'll probably oh. Okay, somehow didn't take damage there. Yeah, I double clicked the spacebar and that causes my glider to activate. That's quite dangerous on the tower. So the glider is a bit of a double-edged sword in this game. It can either save your life or absolutely doom you. might leave this tree here. Unless it completely blocks like the way to the other tower. Then we'll probably have to go. But having some greenery up here is still nice. It guess it makes it look like this tower has been here for longer than it has been. And I always appreciate that with builds. I don't know what the English term for that would be. I don't think it's longevity. I know there's like probably some old English one, old timely English. I know they have a ton of different words for describing random things. But English is not my first language, so while I know a couple, I probably don't know the correct one. Yeah, is this the correct height? Basically. So yeah, I'll go check the flooring over this, just to make sure I don't make a mistake and have to redo all the floors, or even the top of the tower. So let's see, the floor goes here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So one floor here, one over here, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, so yeah, 3 up here. Yeah, this is the perfect height. Somehow it I even made the correct height estimation. And I guess I've been building this in this way for so long. I might just be able to instinctively do it. But yeah, we'll have enough of everything. So we now build the ramparts. But I guess we should probably build the floor first, so I don't fall down and die, because a fall from this height would definitely be fatal. Yeah, does this look better than... this might look better than the other pattern. It's more symmetrical, at least. No, I absolutely love the game. Hello, Luna. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see your message first. Yeah, I've been playing this game basically non-stop for about, what, 3 weeks now? Like, multiple hours per day. So yeah, it's an amazing game. Definitely one of the best ones. I couldn't recommend buying it more. Wait, yeah, okay, I did make it correct. Nice. So yeah, this tower is complete. I'll just go deposit my stuff and then we can go to spawn and give some new players enough food so they can survive. Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. Like if you like Minecraft, especially if you like the building part and the creativity and all of that, you'll probably enjoy this game a lot. Or even if you, especially if you like survival, the survival aspect, because Minecraft is a bit, it doesn't have much inside it, like it's not that in-depth. This game is a lot more in-depth as far as survival goes. I need a bunch of flour, so I'll bring this over. A lot of systems are also more interactive. Like if I grab some clay here, to make like a pot, you basically have to build it. It's not just you don't just craft it in your crafting table or something like that. Or if you want to make some tools out of flint. I played it for like another week before that, so in total about a month. Like I started like the 17th of last month. Yeah, something like that. So I'm quite new to the game, but I've experienced most of it by now, so yeah, I love the systems, I love the combat, I basically love almost every aspect of it. And there's also a lot of mods, so I've been watching it for like, I don't know, a year or so on YouTube, and I also wanted to stream it, so that was basically the main reason I wanted to make it, to buy it and start playing. But I probably would have bought it anyway. I also wanted to join a server because on Minecraft it's like you basically don't really have roles. Even on role-playing servers, you can basically do anything. It's none of the processes take much time or effort. So in this game, not only do you have custom classes, like I'm Blackguard, so I'm like a soldier that also does blacksmithing and mining. Well, you can have like a tailor who has special crafting recipes. So he's the only person who can craft stuff in your town. And you also have like a hunter who has a bonus to harvesting animals. So yeah, you have a bunch of different classes with different abilities that play into each other very well. But yeah, I'm basically at the end game now. I have like the strongest armor you can get, the best weapons you can get as well, and I mean, even with that, I still struggle with some end game enemies because they're quite overpowered. Probably the food. Like the food is gonna be the big problem when you start off. Like you won't know where to find it, and unless you watch some tutorials or just go through trial and error, you might be low on food for a long time. But yeah, once you understand some mechanics, it's very easy to start off. Other than that, the animals can be very brutal. Like a bear will absolutely annihilate you. You have almost no way of defeating it besides like cheesing it in early game. Besides that, what else is... I guess finding some resources can also be a challenge. So yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff you need to learn. But yeah, I would recommend either using the handbook, because if you press H, it basically brings up this handbook with everything. Oh yeah, I stream every day basically. I don't think I'll stream Vintage Story every day, but I'll definitely stream every day. I mean, I have been doing so for like a month, so unless something IRL, I have to do something IRL, I don't think I will miss a single stream. I'm also on Twitch if you're interested, if you like that platform more. But yeah. Oh, I see, here's the bridge. Basically 15 United UTC, I don't know what it stands for exactly, but it's the standard time. So European time. I sometimes do stream a bit later, but like at least 1 hour late maybe. But I do try to be on time. So yeah, I stream until like I guess I always end about half an hour from now. I mean, I've been going for 3.5 hours, so I'm a bit tired, so I won't be going for much longer. But yeah, I also post shorts. Yeah, what do you want to know? But yeah, I also like post shorts, and I might start posting some videos as well. Well, we're just gonna basically run all the way over to spawn. It's quite a far ways away. Like, it's over here. I don't think I'm looking for any designs right now. I might want like a video, what's it called again? Like a thumbnail in the future, but I'll see. I am trying to make as much as I can on my own. I'm not really interested in buying stuff. But yeah, I might order something in the future, but it's a big but. So yeah, I hope that answers the message. But yeah, anyway, we're basically almost at spawn. So I'll deposit stuff and then I'll end my stream. Oh, I don't have a bucket with me. That's annoying. Hopefully nobody stole it. And of course, unless it's in one of the other chests. Yeah, no, they took it, of course. Yeah, this place basically is like a communal area, and I told them not to take the bucket because it's needed to bake stuff, but I guess some guy comes along and just decides he wants it. But oh well, I mean, buckets are not that expensive. I can just make more. But yeah, I'll have to go back home to grab it. So I also place a couple of pies in here. I need a bit to get home. But yeah. Were the torches also taken? No, only a couple. So yeah, I found that spreading out stuff does help it not get taken for a bit longer. Because I guess it's a bit more effort. Can't just grab everything. So yeah, this should help any new player that joins. It's not much, but it's something. Like this basically at least allows them to get some starting tools and some food as well. Look, I really don't care about art ideas. I think I have everything I need as far as titles and making thumbnails goes. Like, I'm not a professional streamer yet, and I don't wanna use professional art either. If anything, I think making like your own genuine art is much better. Like, it's not a budget problem. I could definitely pay people for art like $20, but I don't know. I just like making it myself. I enjoy drawing and creating stuff. Like for example, the last stream thumbnail I made in File Explorer, like using the cutout tool for Windows. So I think that tells you how at what level of artwork I'm at, or thumbnail quality. But yeah, I'm not interested right now, sorry. Also, I already have my logo and I already have an idea for the banners, so no, I don't need those either. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, subscribe and follow for more. You can also write any comment down in on YouTube if you're interested about something that happened this episode, or if you have any other questions. Other than that, I'll probably stream more Vintage Story